Hey, good Thursday morning, guys. Thanks for logging on to BAMWX.com. Meteorologist Ed Valley here with your North Dakota state forecast. We're taking a look at the visible satellite this morning. We have some clouds around, and that's important because it's allowing for a much warmer morning compared to what we've been seeing, especially in some of the higher elevations where we're not able to radiationally cool down towards freezing. But nonetheless, there are still some areas that are probably experiencing some isolated frosty conditions here in the outlying areas. Some places near freezing still this morning, but a lot of the region much warmer here into the middle and upper 40s, especially east, which compared to yesterday is certainly much warmer. But that warmer trend is likely short-lived here as we begin to interact with a couple of frontal systems. And we'll talk about it here, looking at the latest projected radar through the day today. Overall, not a bad day, but some showers possible this afternoon, especially west and north, as we begin to usher in some of that warmer air. And then tomorrow, this cold front will move through, and you can kind of see tomorrow morning another chilly morning with temperatures below freezing west and north. You can see that denoted by this blue line here. That's the 32-degree line. So definitely a much cooler morning expected tomorrow morning. And as we move through the day tomorrow, overall, we're going to start out with a little bit of sunshine, actually. But by the afternoon, we're likely seeing some additional clouds and showers moving in, again, central and north. Best chance for those showers. And that's associated with another system moving in. Those showers will linger overnight, and then during the day on Saturday, that's when we're going to have to deal with a little bit more in the way of widespread precipitation, especially off to the south and to the east of the state here as we move through the day on Saturday. And behind it, I tell you what, there's going to be some chilly air coming in behind this system, and I'll show you that here. As we move through the day today, not a bad day. We're going to be in the 60s east, 50s west, and then as we get into tomorrow, temperatures mainly in the 50s as that front slowly sags on southward. And then, again, look at these temperatures during the morning hours. Here's Saturday morning, 30s and 40s, and then we move it back towards Friday morning. Like I mentioned earlier, a little bit more likely that we see some widespread temperatures closer to freezing. And as we move through the weekend, I think we're going to continue this trend of some warmer air overall. During the day on Sunday, temperatures into the 60s. And then early next week, that's when I really think that we're going to be able to see some of these warmer temperatures come back in. Here's Monday, temperatures near 70. And then as we get into Tuesday, more temperatures near 70, maybe even into the middle 70s across the southern half of the state. So definitely some warmer air coming. And, beyond that system this weekend, I think we're going to get into a pretty dry pattern here as we get towards the middle of next week. No precipitation. Here we go. This is through Tuesday. Make it through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So some drying. And if you need to get out and finish that harvest, I think we're finally going to see some good conditions to do just that. Now, total precipitation here through early next week from this system, generally, a trace to a quarter of an inch across a majority of the state. Some areas that get on some of these heavier showers might see upwards of a half an inch, but I think that's going to be pretty isolated here as this system does pass off to the south and to the east. Temperatures over the next 7 days, generally above normal here, and that continues here into week 2 as this big ridge of high pressure controls the weather pattern across the central and eastern United States. Looking at the precipitation, again, below normal, I think is the way to go here over the next 7 days, with the only precipitation coming Friday and Saturday. And that below normal type regime does look to last here into week 2. We do have a strong Pacific jet here bringing in some good moisture into the Pacific Northwest, but the way the pattern is oriented, I think the best chance for that heavy rain will be west of the Rockies, and as we head east into our region, I think it's going to be drier than normal overall. So that's all I have for today. If you have any questions at all about the forecast, timing, precipitation amounts, don't hesitate to reach on out to us. Otherwise, enjoy your Thursday. We'll talk to you soon.